Vibe on.
Today's Len Peralta will be played today by Rudy Mancuso.
The part of Rudy Mancuso.
Wouldn't it be crazy if there was actually someone in our audience named Rudy Mancuso that
There
wrote in and
probably
was
is
like,
because Roger's the one that said the name.
yeah. And he's like, listen, your depiction of Rudy Mancuso is not accurate.
You know,
Mancuso to me just has a very a no nonsense name, like someone you don't want to screw with.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you better get this order, filled out, or Mancuso's going to come down here.
I'll send Rudy Mancuso down to talk to you.
There's just something about that name.
Turns out Rudy is like a 6 foot tall blonde guy,
Yeah,
kind of
sweetest
skinny.
sweetest guy in the
It's
world.
like, oh, and he's just really persuasive and understanding, and you feel good about it afterwards.
Please,
it's like,
you know what it
I'm
is,
really
is
sorry I
I think-
disappointed you, Rudy.
I didn't have this, but there was a science teacher was it high school or was it in college that had the last name Mancuso, and so it's just a very authoritative sounding name to me.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
All right.
Mancuso.
Well, it's just the three of us today, so I figure we ought to just get rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling.
If that's all good for you.
Rolling. Yes. Kick off the holidays.
Let's kick off the holidays right.
Kiki.
We have a brand new intro just sent this week from someone. Here he is. Ready?
Daily Tech News Show is powered by its audience, not outside organizations. To find out how you can help power the show, visit dailytechnewsshow.com/support.
This is the Daily Tech News for Friday, December 23rd, 2016. I'm Tom Merritt. Joining me today, Roger Chang, producer of Daily Tech News Show. Darren Kitchen's got the day off as we head into the holidays. How's it going, Roger?
It's going good. I need to put back the shared screen so people can see the stories.
Yes, we will put back that share. So Roger's doing double duty, okay? So be kind to him. He's producing and co-hosting. But thankfully, we also have Len Peralta alongside to illustrate the show one last time.
Yes, the last time of the year. We're doing this live. This is awesome. I'm glad to be here celebrating the holidays with DTNS and all the lovely listeners and viewers out there.
If you haven't checked out lenperaltastore.com yet, go do it because not only does he have a year full of great art from the Daily Tech News Show that you can check out, but also you've got a special poster that people can order.
Yeah, got a special DTNS Superfan poster. You can get yourself drawn into it, or you can order the generic one, which of course has Quanto the computer on it, which is pretty awesome. Quanto's awesome.
Well, and then you can get you can get your digital art sent immediately. So if you're casting about right now for the last minute present that you know won't make it in shipping, get the digital art.
The digital
you can
stuff.
even print it out. Makes it. All right, let's get into the top stories. For the first time, Consumer Reports will not give an Apple laptop a recommended rating. The Consumer Product Testing Organization said all three models of new MacBook Pros had highly inconsistent battery life. Recent software updates didn't change the outcome of the tests. Now, Consumer Reports doesn't do your standard benchmarking tests or playing video with an internet connection off or anything like that. What they do is they surf 10 web pages using the Safari browser over and over and over again with the screen on, and then they compare. So you get variant lives, but they should all, mostly center around one particular number. And they didn't. They were as short as 3 hours on up to 12 hours. So they're saying we can't put this on the recommended list.
It's a shame, but you know what? It's not surprising. I think a lot of the news stories that have trickled out regarding Apple and their direction toward the toward their desktop MacBook platforms have always been kind of like, well, it's kind of an afterthought. So maybe the battery life isn't there because they fully haven't put in the resources that they have compared to the iPhone or other iOS devices that they have.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought somebody popped into the show. We don't have a ton of news. This might be a bit of a shorter show. We'll see. Consumer Reports calling Apple naughty, but calling Tesla nice, announced that Tesla topped its annual owner satisfaction survey. 91% of Tesla owners surveyed would buy another Tesla in the future. And if you're wondering who was second and third, Porsche and Audi took the number 2 spots. In fact, I think Porsche was number 1 last year, so Tesla took it back over.
Yeah, it's very interesting because wasn't Tesla kind of on the Consumer Reports not so nice list the last go around where it received?
Well, yeah, earlier in the year they kind of downgraded them for customer for customer support. Not the Tesla S, but the new SUV version.
And really, there's always been a lot of, I wouldn't say controversy, maybe controversy regarding Consumer Reports and how they get these ratings, because all they essentially do is they issue out verified owners of those automobiles a questionnaire, and they, through sampling, they should be able to get a good read on, reliability based on ownership. And traditionally, Japanese makes, typically Toyota and Honda, have done the best. So it's actually kind of neat to see Tesla up there, one being the first non-traditional automobile being fully electric. Porsche, Audi, not too surprising. I mean, you are paying top dollar for those cars, so you would expect the service to match, especially with Audi and their recent Diesel Gate scandal.
Well, yeah, they're part of Volkswagen, but a lot of people don't think about that.
I'm wondering. I think because a lot of these are the.
Well, hold on. Well, okay, on the audio version, you're not going to notice this, but I swear Santa Claus just popped in for a second. I'm sorry, Roger. You were saying.
Oh no, I was just saying that it's great. It's great for Tesla. I really hope that they can be the key brand that brings electric automobiles to the masses.
Doctors at Imperial College Hospitals will soon start using an app called Streams, developed by Alphabet's DeepMind, to monitor patients who receive alerts on smartphones. The system takes information from blood tests and other regular measurements combined with patient records to determine when to alert a doctor. Streams is a result of a partnership that gave DeepMind access to 1.6 million patient records. And as I say this, Jenny Josephson just comes out of nowhere and joins the show. Jenny, what are you doing?
I'm actually doing an Aaron Sorkin walk and talk in the Marketplace offices right now.
Oh, very nice.
I was just doing an official walk and talk. You've got the radio behind you. Here you go. Getting ready for the show at 2:00.
Nice.
And I just dropped in to wish you guys a happy last live show of the year.
Oh, thanks, Jenny. That's awesome.
Pretty cool.
And is this your last live show of the year? You guys keep going, don't you? Yeah. Nothing stops Marketplace.
Nothing.
Well, fantastic. I know you're probably in the middle of your workday still, huh?
Okay. I have one more official thing to do for the day, which is listen to a piece and make sure it has no mistakes. But I can do that in the 5 minutes before air. And so I thought I'd come hang out with you guys.
Oh, that's great. Well, thanks to all those who participated in our subreddit. Submit stories and vote on them at dailytechnewsshow.reddit.com. There's a little bit more news around today than those three stories, but I wanted to get to a bunch of our viewer picks today. And if you want more stories and you're not already subscribed to Daily Tech Headlines, then go check out dailytechheadlines.com, because that's actually a huge way that you can find out what's going on every day if you're not subscribed already. So, Jenny, you going to hang out?
I'm going to hang out.
Awesome.
I'm going to go silent when I'm listening to a thing, because I'll be listening to a thing.
Gotcha. Well, let's start with DJ Sakani. He sent in a pick that he wanted to make as a pick of the day suggestion. Seemed relevant to one of our shows from earlier this week. The app is called HyperTrack Live and allows you to send your ETA to anyone through text, email, or your messaging app of choice. The other party doesn't need to sign up for anything, and they can view your progress on the web. He says, I use it all the time to let my wife know when I'll be home. So it's kind of like Glimpse, I guess. Oh my gosh, Ashley Esquitha just popped in.
Hi, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Ashley. What's up?
Figured I'd drop in on the show before Christmas and say hello.
We're just talking about some picks of the day from folks, kind of winding things down as a slow news day. I'm so glad you dropped in.
Oh, well, I'm so happy to be here with such a fabulous group of people.
What are your plans? What are you doing this next coming week?
Well, we have to decorate the house for Christmas, which we have not done yet. We are last minute Johnnies.
Couple minutes left, yeah.
So it's a little late. But just hiding our dog's gifts from them, and then just hanging out all next week. I have very big plans to play Final Fantasy 15, rank up in Overwatch, I have just so many very serious plans.
Yeah, hey, it's good to have goals, things to achieve over the break. Yeah.
And then, of course, we have CES right after the break is over.
My gosh,
so
I know.
The big show, the Super Bowl of technology.
Super Bowl.
So you'll be going to CES then, I take it.
Yes, and me and Bridget Carey will be hosting a show together, which will be super fun. It'll be 1:00 every day. The show floor is open, which I believe is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we have some great guests. We have the CEO of Razer coming on. We have the CEO of Hyperloop One, and Aisha Tyler is going to be joining us.
Let me tell you, CNET has a fine tradition of CES live shows. So you guys are going to rock it. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks. Well, I'm going to go. I got to decorate the house, you guys. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.
All right,
Merry
thanks,
Christmas.
Ashley.
See you later.
Have a great break. Merry Christmas. Well, right then, right as Ashley leaves, Jenny, look who else is joining. Phil Shane has popped in.
He appears to have brick wall for his home.
You're living the Brooklyn Christmas life over there.
Exactly. It's very cozy.
Just tucked away in your local coffee shop. How's it going, man?
Good. This is the Bean.
The Bean is the name of the coffee shop. Got it.
The Bean, like your bean, but the bean, coffee bean. And this is where I listen to DTNS every day.
Oh, fantastic! So this is comfortable for you to be having DTNS going on.
Yes, in fact, weird. It's talking to me.
It's talking back to you for once.
It's coming out of the screen. Yeah. Usually, I'm sitting here writing titles like this.
Well, if you don't know Philip Shane, he's been on our quarterly hangouts sometimes. He'll be on our Lister co-host show coming up, and he is a fine documentary filmmaker in his own right.
Well, thank you very much. Hi, Jenny.
Jenny's trying to balance her work life right now.
I understand. The real news must happen.
So cool, man. What's your plans for the next coming week?
I am actually deep in the editing of a documentary right now that I have to submit to the Tribeca Film Festival on January 6th. So I have about 2 weeks to do about 4 months worth of work. So
man.
I guess you'll be.
I can actually think back to many Christmases and many Yom Kippurs. That's the Jewish New Year, where I have been working 36, 72 hours in a row.
The man never rests.
For you, for America.
Doing it for you, America.
Yes, exactly. Fine edutainment.
Lots of coffee.
Yes, lots of coffee and tea.
Thanks to the bean. You're powered by the bean, it sounds like.
Yeah, in fact, I got to tell you, sitting here at the cafe, where I also do a lot of my work, when I like to get out of the house, I sit here and I'm working, and the day gets long, and I look at that, and I'm on DTNS. When's it coming? And then that's my great break during the day.
Oh, cool. That's perfect timing, like 4:30 or around there, towards the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
4:20, yeah, usually. 4:20, which
it's your 4:20 break. I'm so sorry.
That also
New York State.
That may also be part of Christmas break,
Yeah, sure, definitely. Well, we were just going through some pics from folks that sent them in. Adam Kilborn was raving about the fact that when his home theater died and he pulled out an old Pioneer from downstairs, he'd lost his remote, so he was using the Harmony Hub. He says it's about $80. It's a small device that sits in the entertainment cabinet, smaller than an Apple TV, and it controls everything. And in fact, he could even control his lights if he got a smart bridge from Lutron. He likes some of the higher-end universal remote functions of it. He can program one-touch activities like watch Apple TV, and it turns on the television, turns it to the proper input, all of that. He says, and I always have my phone with me, so using the app means I have one less remote control laying around. So unless you lose your phone, you don't lose the remote. And I think even if you do lose the phone, you can still, if you get a new phone and install the app and log in, it keeps all your settings.
Stuff like that is great. I mean, just having, I don't have that many devices. I have like maybe 4 or 5, but they each come with the remote. And eventually one will get lost or shoved in between the cushions or something. And it's a pain in the ass to fish it out and try to manipulate the TV while your kid's screaming and you're wanting more TV of their nature.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of TV or our nature, it's Jason Howell.
Hey,
Jason Howell, what are you doing here?
Oh, Halloween. No, wait, it's not Halloween. It's Christmas.
Oh my gosh, the people are just flooding in. Look at this. Jen Cutter showed up. How's it going, Jen?
Hey, it's going well. How about you?
I'm doing great. This is so fun that everybody's showing up. Ron Richards,
What?
or is it Santa? I can't tell.
Hey Tom, I'm just wrapping presents here.
Oh wow, that hat looks so natural and normal on you, Ron.
I've been put to work by Santa, so I'm just doing my part.
Well, we've got the hosts of All About Android, and Jason hosts Tech News Today. Ron also hosts Damn Fine Podcast, which if you're a fan of Twin Peaks and you haven't checked out, you really ought to.
It's damn fine.
Thank you.
You should check it out, please.
Thank you, Jason, for saying so. So what are you? Oh, look, Rich Straffolino just sneaked in as well. He helps write Daily Tech headlines. He sometimes will fill in for me, so look for his voice next week on Daily Tech headlines.
It's a very visible voice.
You might recognize him most as Rich from lovely Cleveland.
And I have a confession, since it's the holidays, don't want to hold any secrets. The last couple months I've been Rich from lovely North Olmsted. And in fact, left Cleveland. I'm right next door. Confession, though.
Len, what's the ruling on that?
That's still Cleveland. That's still Cleveland. I mean, I'm in Cleveland, even though Rich and I are more or less neighbors now. So.
Okay, so the ruling is you can still be Rich from lovely Cleveland.
Well, I left, and then all the sports teams started winning, so I'm going to stay away.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jen Cutter, what are you plans for the next week or so?
Well, I am house sitting right now, which is why I have this lovely, very ugly color wall behind me. And tonight, on February 23rd at 10:30 p.m., I have a hockey game.
That
I figure I will be the only one there for.
Well, then you'll win.
Well, we're trying to convince my goalie to come, and we have a nurse on the team, and I have to quote this amazing thing because my goalie's not feeling well. So the nurse, the actual legit nurse, has told her, drug yourself ASAP, 2 Tylenol cold and flu, some Advil, make yourself a Tom Collins of pills. This seems like terrible medical advice. I don't even care the country.
Your nurse? Wait a minute. This is socialized medicine in Canada?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the doctor on our team to chime in. I'm pretty sure even the chiropractor is going to tell her, please don't do that.
So if she doesn't show up, do you have to fill in as goalie?
Yes. So I really, really, really want her to show up. Or to not have enough players so we forfeit, and I can live with that because I'm going to do a stream of Steep afterwards. It'll be great for West Coast people, not so great for East Coast.
Well, cool. It sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun.
One way or another, I hope so.
Absolutely. Well, cool, you guys. Thanks for all coming in and saying hey.
Chris, the amateur.
Chris, the amateur traveler, just showed up too. How's it going, Chris?
Going very well, thanks.
Hey, Chris.
But I can only stay a minute. I think that's my new rule here, right?
That's all right. Usually when we get this number of people in the Hangout, it crashes my computer, and then you all have to carry on the show without me.
But no, let's not jinx it because it all seems to be working.
Yeah. So, Chris, are you traveling for over the holidays?
I am not. No, I'm not. Oops, sorry. That's the alarm to tell me to come on the show.
So this is the one time during the year where you won't be traveling.
Right. No, I don't travel all the time. I stay home quite a large portion of the time because somebody has to earn a living too. But
yeah, well, and you also have to do the show. You can't be doing the show and traveling at the same time all the time.
Right.
Well, Rick Steves does it.
He actually does all his show in a 1 month period in the summer.
Really?
That explains his clothes.
He just wears the same shirt the whole way.
Yeah, he I'm not to dig at him, but he rotates through like 5 things.
Well, his radio show.
We just brought different shirts.
Shoes? Wait, was the Canadian call for help nothing but feet?
Yeah.
Did you remember Sean? Sean had the best shoes, and yes, he did change them.
Possibly.
But it does speak to doing things in batch. You could do Daily Tech News Show all in January and then take the rest of the year off.
I wish that were so.
Just say,
I guess
phone blew up
and over again. That's
just
all.
the Apple and you could probably get away with.
What we could do. What's the thing in grade school where you make with the 4 fingers and you do the kind of?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you call that thing, but like we could do that with news, and then we just associate it with whatever company.
Oh, the fortune teller thing, right?
Yeah, so kind of like a new set-top box from Uber, or Apple gets into autonomous cars.
When I was at HP, I wrote a random status report generator, and no one actually figured it out for a month until I finally confessed, because I was convinced that people were not reading status reports. So it had a grammar, helped fill in name of person here with fill in name of project here, and
you automated
it actually worked. It worked for it worked for a month, and I finally had to confess because no one was ever going to know.
So it would have worked longer than that.
It would have worked longer than that. It was very frustrating how well it worked.
When I was in high school, I wrote a program that created randomly generated E.E. Cummings poems. And then in my English class, I was in love with my English teacher, and I thought, I'm going to really impress her. And this was on the Apple III, or it was Apple IIc, whatever, it was a new thing. And so I presented an entire poem. I analyzed it. I told the history. I mean, it was all bullshit. And got an A. And thought, well, Mrs. Adler's going to, and I tell her, and I told her, this is something actually the computer wrote. It's not a real poem. And she just, I never got to wipe her blackboard again. That's all.
But now she's your wife? No?
And that's how I met my wife.
And to be quite honest, Paul Harvey. In reality, you were ahead of the game, because that's exactly where we're headed now.
Singularity.
Machine learning.
The singularity, yeah.
There should be, so there's a woot.com. What about woo.com, where you basically outsource your romantic, what do you call it? Basically wooing to a third party, and then just, when it's done, you step into the place.
Cyrano, yeah, exactly.
You can also have woo.com, where you can outsource your rap, and someone from the Wu-Tang will write you a rap.
We'll write the rap for you. Yeah, absolutely.
Be like TaskRabbit, except for
Woo Rabbit. Yeah.
Rap Rabbit.
Well, thank you guys all for showing up. We have people knocking at the door to get into the hangout, and so until someone leaves, we can't let them in. But I can't find it in the heart of me to kick any of you out.
I will leave.
I got all this rapping to do, so I'm gonna bounce. So
all right, thank you again, Ron.
See ya.
I will also leave. Happy holidays to everybody.
You too. Thanks for being part of the show. Helping us out.
How many years has this been going on now, Tom?
This is 3 years now. Yeah.
Wow,
so we're headed into our 4th.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Jenny, and Jason Howell, by the way, I'm a big fan of yours as well.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
And then I bought your drawings, and it's hanging on my wall. It was a Christmas gift to myself. The one of the screen looking in the mirror from a few weeks ago.
Thank you. That's awesome. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's incredible.
Hey guys,
thank you.
All right.
2017 rocks.
Thank you, Tom. I'm going to bounce as well, because tech news isn't going to write itself.
Sure, especially today, right?
It's already proven itself to be the most complicated episode ever, because you pretty much have to make up segments. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out.
All right. Thanks, Jason Howell.
Thank you.
Go check out Tech News Today, twit.tv/TNT.
Thank you, sir. Learned it all by watching you, man.
Oh, stop. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas to everyone. Love you guys. See y'all later.
Hold on, Darren Kitchen. I thought you weren't on the show today. What are you doing there?
It's Friday, right? Isn't it Friday?
Yeah, but you said you couldn't make it.
No. I said I'd be like a little bit late. I've got so enthralled in this book here.
What book are you reading?
Plugging. It's called Chronology of Tech History.
Oh, that thing's so outdated. You should.
I don't know. It's got some interesting facts. Like, did you know that 61 years ago tomorrow, after an advertising misprint, the Continental Air Defense Command, or CONAD, started getting calls from children for Santa Claus. You see, the director of operations, Colonel Harry Shoup, had his staff then check the radar for signs of St. Nick. And since 1958, when NORAD was created, they've been keeping tabs on old Santa Claus ever since.
Yes, he's a wily one. They've been trying to shoot him down for the past 60 years.
I was looking for something to fill time on Daily Tech Headlines tomorrow. Maybe I'll steal that. We also got Peter Wells just popped in. How's it going down there?
I'm good, mate. How you doing, Tom?
I'm good, man. Happy holidays. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, happy holidays to you too. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve here already, so really kicking into the spirit. We're just about to head off for our first Christmas lunch of the first of like a 5-day Christmas festival this year.
Oh, wow.
When you have a little baby, you have to go to everywhere.
You go on the Christmas tour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. And to balance things out from New Zealand, Paul Spain has joined in at the same time, who is also experiencing Christmas Eve.
Hey, how are we doing? Greetings from the other part of Down Under.
Paul, why does New Zealand look brighter than Australia?
Well, because the Australians are a bit behind. We're really at the forefront of the world, and the sun's been up.
Mate, come on. Australia's Canada is talking a lot of smack right now. I really like that.
Oh, as a Canadian, I take issue. I will defend New Zealand.
Thank you.
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's literally like almost for 2 other points of the globe.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, it's like, wait a minute.
You're like, the sun almost never sets on Daily Tech News Show, right?
Almost.
Well, that's fantastic. So Pete, what are you going to be doing after your 5 days? What are you going to be doing between now and CES?
I really don't know. I've been like avoiding phone calls from PR agencies for the last couple of days saying, no, I haven't looked at your invites yet. I don't know if I'm going to go visit your booth. So I don't know what to do. Like, I guess I have to.
Just give them an email. I learned that 1 year because my phone, if they don't reach you, like when pick up, they'll just text you incessantly. And it was literally obnoxious because I was missing important texts from like Patrick Norton or someone else to show up somewhere because I was getting all these not Karen Thomas. She was the one that spammed my inbox. But I was getting one from like, hey, would you
Roger names.
No, Karen Thomas is like one of those PR agencies that represents a bunch of companies.
Oh, okay. That's an ad agency.
That's all you get in your inbox. Karen Thomas, blah, blah, blah. You should check out this booth. Blah, blah, blah. Check out this booth. Oh, it's not on the floor. You need to go to the Hyatt. Oh, no, it's not here. You have to go to the Mandalay Bay. Oh, it's not. It's like, no.
Making CES sound fantastic. Paul, are you going?
I'm not. No, I'm.
I bet you're glad now.
Well, it's always crazy. I'm still bombarded with all the emails inviting me to things at CES, though. So I'm actually preparing to buy a new house. So I've been looking at what technology should go into it. And one of the emails was from, looks like a Ring doorbell competitor called Remo Bell. So I was just having a look at that before. I thought, oh, this looks good. Maybe I should try that out. And then I got to the bit at the bottom that said they're only focusing on the US market for now. So
Well, one of our picks from Mike, who is a Diamond episode boss, was Sinope or Sinope. They have an accent on the end. I don't know if that's available in New Zealand, but he's raving about it because the web interface connects to your network over Ethernet, then to the cloud service, connects to devices over RF, and it was live wire, line voltage for his thermostat, and not every smart thermostat out there will do line voltage, so he's pretty excited to find that.
Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely have to look that up.
You might, SINOPE accent grave. Is that what that is? Anyway.
Wait, so is it a new build
that's
house,
an
or is
accent
it? Are you looking just at houses like ones that are already built?
Yeah, no, it's an existing built house. So basically, be looking at what technologies can go into it so that it's techified up to an appropriate level.
One thing that Robert Heron convinced me of, and if I ever find the money to do this, is to basically run conduit so I can have in the house, so I can run new whatever cables I need to and patch them into the wall and not need to rely solely on Wi-Fi, which is kind of what I'm doing right now. Although I did do a pretty good job using a flat Ethernet cable and kind of affixing it to the crown molding and running it from one end of the house to the other just so I could have wired Ethernet. But
Darren,
flat Ethernet, that's a good idea.
Oh,
yeah.
The flat Ethernet cable, though, if you're getting more than 10 base T out of that, I'm super surprised.
Yeah, fair enough.
I am. I am actually pretty impressed. It's
11 megabits?
No. I definitely get more than that.
You know, you might want to try dropping some Cat 6 into the new place, only because we're just starting to see the first 2.5 gigabit consumer chips hit the market. Just saying.
It's definitely. I mean, what did I get? I don't remember. I bought it off Amazon. It was like $30 for 100 feet.
Yeah. Well, Roger, I don't know. Do we have anybody else knocking at the door? Or are we?
Let me see. I have Peter. He's on. Mr. Anthropology. He's on.
Yeah.
There's Roger. Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah, you're here. I'm here.
Darren is on here.
Len's still here.
I'm still here.
Meg. Oh wait. Hold on. What's this person? Oh, that's Chris. Megan says she might not be able to make it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, she's probably working with Jason on getting ready for their show.
Jason.
So. Jenny's working on her show, but she was able to show up.
What kind of place do you work at, Jenny? Seriously.
I work at a place that tapes at 2:00.
She's like, in literally 3 minutes. Stop calling me out.
Guys, in 3 minutes, I could totally talk.
In the meantime, I'm going to take off. And,
okay. Thank you, Jen.
Go bring stuff to my goalie and make sure she shows up.
Yeah. Have a good game.
Thank you. Everyone traveling on the holidays, please be safe and try not to snap at fellow travelers. I know it's hard.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Thanks again, Jen, for everything.
My pleasure. Take care.
All right. Merry Christmas.
And I believe I will bounce as well. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for dropping in, Rich.
Absolutely. And make sure you stay tuned for Daily Tech Headlines all next week.
Yeah, it's an all rich week. Don't miss it.
It's a rich week.
Or,
rich media right there.
Yeah.
It's going to be some fantastic tech news, let me tell you that.
Buy some lottery tickets. You might be rich at the end of the week.
All right, bye, guys. Happy holidays.
Awesome. Happy holidays, Rich.
Bye.
Cool.
Bye.
I'm going to pop
See you
off,
guys.
so-
I'll duck out too.
Yeah.
All right. Who wants to say goodbye first?
I'm just going to say, it's a pleasure. I'll see you next year, and hack your holidays.
Hack your holidays, Darren. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Bye.
Cheers.
You got to go back into the warehouse and start shipping things out. I have a feeling. Now, Chris, I think you said you're taking off too.
I think I got to bounce also.
Hey, if anybody hasn't put it together, Chris is the guy. Chris is the guy who does the post show roles on the audio podcast as well, on travel, as well as his own podcast. But I cut you off there. What were you going to say?
Oh, it's my parents' 60th anniversary today, so
happy anniversary!
Celebrate with them. So
yeah, we'll send along our best wishes.
I'll do so.
All right, thanks again, Chris.
Bye.
Bye.
And Paul, thank you for joining us as well.
Thanks. It was it's good to connect and see you guys. Yeah, have a great Christmas, and we'll catch you in the new year.
Awesome. Well, tell us how it is, whether it's safe to go into Christmas and New Year's, you guys.
It can't be any worse.
It's looking okay so far from the future. So,
all right.
I think you're safe to follow.
Thanks, Paul. We'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Cheers. Happy New Year. All right. There might be some more people pop by here. In the meantime, I wanted to throw out FireDog's recommendation. He wanted an app that would control his son's cell phone because his son was 16 and just started to drive to keep him off his cell phone while driving. He says, I don't know about other cities, but on a daily basis, I witness all ages swerving around the roads staring at their phones. Didn't take me long to find a solution because of the naming choice cellcontrol.com. It's reasonably priced at $129 and no subscription fee. So it sounds expensive, but it is a one-time thing. You buy it once and that's it. He says there are many options as to what is allowed, like notifications, etc. There's a web interface that allows you to see the trip information and max speed. It can distinguish the passenger from the driver somehow, so it doesn't stop you from using it if you're not driving. He says check it out. So FireDog recommends it, cellcontrol.com.
Why isn't this built into all of our phones, though?
Well, just the ability, right? Like I wouldn't want it to be on by default, but the ability to go in and manage it. I guess the parental control aspect makes it difficult because you basically have to agree to install something. The kid has to agree to install it to let the parent manage it.
Yeah, I don't want the parental stuff. I just want to be able to say, yeah, when I'm traveling at more than 30 k's an hour, then don't call me, that kind of thing.
Just stop me from. Keep me, help me help myself is what you're saying.
Yeah, I have no self-control. I've accepted that. So step in and help me out here.
Yeah, I don't know why that is so difficult. Yeah, Jenny?
I was just going to say, So right now we're having a mini 1 degree related Buzz Out Loud reunion because Molly is hosting Marketplace right now as we speak in the background.
Oh, hi Molly. How's it going? She can't hear me.
No, but I'll text her hi during a break.
You're the bridge between us right at the moment. That's awesome.
That's right. It's really happening.
We got 2 more picks I want to get to before we're done here. John, co-executive producer in Billings, Montana, wanted to throw out Office Lens from Microsoft for digitizing photos. It's more along the lines of the listener feedback of just taking a picture, but it will help you crop and straighten. My favorite use case is after an intense whiteboard session, using it to digitize the whiteboard and send it to participants. For documents, it'll OCR them. It'll do the character recognition as well. And it's on iOS and Android for free.
Yeah, it's made it to the front page of my home screen. It's a fantastic app.
Oh, so you agree with John on this one, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of the OCR stuff doesn't really kick in unless you save it to OneNote. So you have to kind of use Microsoft's tools in the back end if you want that to happen. But yeah, it's really cool.
Well, that and George wrote in and pointed out that sovereignprime.com had put up an ebook called Quantum Animal of the Art of, and it's off my screen here, and it won't come up, on the art of overcoming, and gave us a little shout out at the end, dailytechnewsshow.com. So thank you, George, for pointing that out. Awesome. We'll have that link in the show notes as well.
Yay.
Yay. All right. Well, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for us today. Thank you, Peter Wells, for joining us.
I'm the only one sticking around, I guess. Thank you, Tom. So what can I expect to hear over the break? What kind of special shows have you guys recorded?
I'm glad you asked. We're going to have the Best of show coming out this Monday, and Roger put that together with segments that were nominated by folks in the audience. So Roger, is there anything particular we should tease about that? But
see what stories your fellow viewers and listeners liked the best and what they thought were probably the most engaging conversations Tom had with the fellow DTNS contributors. Because I can't remember off the top of my head.
We also have our listener co-host show, our overrated stories, or I'm sorry, underrated stories.
Underrated.
Yeah, overrated is what everyone else does. We're doing underrated stories. So stories you may not have heard about. We got Nate Langson and Ian Morris from Text Message for that. We have our predictions show, our predictions results show, where we check on our predictions from last year. And then that brings us up to January 2nd when we'll be back with live shows. And look who popped in right at the end, Brecky Thomason. How's it going, brother?
Good. How are you, man?
I'm doing well. I bet you were trying to get in and the Hangout wouldn't let you, huh?
Well, yeah, I hear people were crammed. I mean, people were here all the time.
Yeah, it was starting to get a little warm in here. So it was smart to wait until the room emptied out a little.
Yeah. You know, I'm not like the other people. I don't want to, be with the crowd.
Yeah, I hear you. That's good. What do you got coming up for the next week during the holidays?
Absolutely nothing, man. I'm sleeping. That's the plan.
Lovely. Yeah.
Wait, do you have hue lights or something behind you, or is that?
Yes, I do.
That's pretty awesome.
They're literally all over the apartment. I go to bed and I say, hey Siri, turn off the lights, and she does.
I'm so glad that it didn't work right then.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, man. And you'll still be going with SciCon Network in 2017?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're doing better than ever. Geek Days is a great show. I mean, not as good as yours, but it's getting there.
Stop. It's
one
way
small
better.
step at a time. But yeah, we do our own, daily geek culture type of thing, and we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, fantastic. Remind people where they can find that again.
SciCon.fm. That's CSICON.fm.
Yeah, like you're conning the CSI people. SciCon.
That's exactly how that works.
Yeah. And Pete Wells, what are you going to be doing in the new year?
Well, I'm going to try my best to work out a time to meet up with you while I'm in Vegas. I can't believe how hard that actually turns out to be.
No, I know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So people who don't know, we've sent about 40 emails back and forth just to work out like 30 minutes of on-the-ground time during CES. It's going to be a fun week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll get you on recording somehow, one way or another, whether it's in the main show or maybe I'll do some little bits from the floor at CES Unveiled or Digex or something like that.
That sounds like heaps of fun. Yeah, you have a fantastic Christmas break, sir. Thank you to the entire DTNS crew, everyone behind the scenes. Roger, you work so hard. I'm sure not a lot of people know just how hard you work on the show. So thank you, Roger, for everything you've done. Thank you, Jenny. It's great to see you, tiny little head there at the bottom of the screen.
I'm going to be at CES. It's official.
Oh, nice.
Good. Oh, well, we'll see you
like
too
a
then.
DTNS
Yep.
reunion meetup.
It'll be awesome.
All my favorite people in the worst city in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's worse cities, unfortunately.
All right, Jenny, any last words before we wrap up?
All I'm saying is that if 2016 takes Carrie Fisher from me, I'm quitting.
Oh, wait, what? Wait,
No,
do you know
that-
something? Do you know something?
That's all I'm saying.
That's all right. CGI Carrie Fisher will
But
be back.
I wish you guys all the very best in this time off. You work really hard. I know exactly how precious that week is for people who work on this show every single day, and you really deserve the break.
Thank you, Jenny. That's very nice. And I likewise would remind people that Jenny still is very essential to advising this show and helping us figure out what direction to go in, and works really hard herself at Marketplace. And you should go check that out, because one of the reasons we had Ben Johnson on the show was because Jenny dropped a little whisper in somebody's ear, and then I was able to be on Marketplace Tech doing the tally this week, and that was really fun. So thank you, Jenny.
I'm going to converge all the things.
Yes.
Converge it. You'll be the next.
Bring them all. Marketplace.org, right? That's the right place to go?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, Len. This is your last chance in 2016
the last
to top
live
yourself, which you seem to do every week.
Yeah, you know, I wish I would have known that everybody was going to be here for the party. So but you know, I wanted to do something.
Thanks for carrying out the bit to the end.
So I was sort of surprised, but for the drawing, I wanted to do something that I felt was really important. It's Santa Merit with Elf Roger. Jolly Elf Roger, saying happy holidays and happy New Year, and to all a good night from DTNS for our last live show of the year. So the image is of Santa Merit and Jolly Elf Roger,
awesome,
saying thank you to everyone that listened and everybody that contributed and everything else for this year and on to year 4.
That's lovely. I love it. You're making me buy these every week now. They're so good. I don't mind, really. They're amazing, and you make me look handsome. Well done.
Well, you know, that's you know, there's a reason for that, because
it's called an artist, Tom.
Yeah, you are the host of the show, so
he feels obligated to do that.
No, it's not. I feel obligated.
So yeah, go check this out, lenperaltastore.com. And as we mentioned at the top of the show, there's also the fan poster still available with Quanto.
Yes, and also if you want to get a lot of the great stuff I did over this past year and previous years, the Daily Tech News Show Instant Art Collection Volume 3 is out. So those are the great images I've drawn over the past year. 10 of the best ones, and you can also pick up the other ones. You can download version 3 immediately and digitally and print it out right from your desktop. So go ahead and check that out.
Excellent. Thank you, Len. And that's it for 2016. 3 years ago, when we started this crazy adventure, a bunch of you guys sent me a bottle of 25-year-old Talisker Scotch to lift my spirits with some spirits. I have been milking this thing for 3 years now, and I'm still incredibly thankful. But if you're watching the video, you can tell that thing is almost a dead soldier there. So this is it. As we go, this means we are graduating from beta status. That's what I'm going to say. This was the beta bottle.
Send more beer. Send more wine.
Yeah, we are also, I need a refill, guys.
Yeah,
no, I'm just
send
kidding.
more.
So yeah, I'm going to pour out that's it. I'm pouring it all out. DTNS is officially a real show, finally. Thanks to all of you. Cheers. We always thank our patrons at the end of the show, patreon.com/DTNS, but also the people who support us in all kinds of other ways. If you're supporting us, if you're even just listening and enjoying the show, we thank you so much. Here's to you. Happy holidays.
Yay.
Trying to drink loudly for the audio listeners. Don't forget, our email address is feedback@dailytechnewsshow.com. We're live Monday through Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern at alphageekradio.com and diamondclub.tv. And our website is dailytechnewsshow.com. Back on Monday with our best of show and back with live episodes on January 2nd. And that's when I'll talk to you next.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Get more at frogpants.com.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
Thanks, you guys, for staying to the end.
Yay! Yes, it was great. So many.
That was great.
Yeah, that worked out great. It was a lot of fun.
Somebody asked me, she said, what are you doing in there? I was like, I'm podcasting.
Secret podcast.
Oh, okay. I am officially done, so I'm going to log off.
Well done, Len. Well done. Great year of art, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me again.
Oh, thank you for doing it. I super appreciate it.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. It really is. I've not only has this been a lot of fun, and I'm really happy to be along, but made a lot of really great friends along the line. And it's been great. It's been great to be associated with it. So
yeah, I'm always blown away by the art you come up with. So
it's fun. It keeps me on my toes. So it's good. Keeps me sharp. So happy New Year, everybody, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, Len.
You too. Merry Christmas, Len. Thanks for being part of the show.
Take care. We'll see you.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Bye. 2017 feels like the future.
Yeah, man.
Technically, it's a week in the future, but it feels like the future.
So in the future.
I will see you guys in Vegas.
Oh yeah, we'll figure out the schedule one way or another, and I think what I'm doing, because I'm having other people like, oh, I'd like to do something or meet you or say hi or whatever. I think at either CES Unveiled or Digital Experience or both, I'm just going to record little bits, like non-live bits. So if we can't figure out the live show, then we'll do one of those for sure.
Yeah, sure. I'll definitely be at Unveiled. I'll be at those, Pepcom, Unveiled, and the other one, Showstopper.
I always call it Digital Experience. Everybody else calls it Pepcom, but that's what I mean, yeah.
Right, yeah, cool. All right, well, we'll definitely bump into each other.
All right, thanks, man. Looking forward to it.
Cheers, bye.
Cheers, bye.
Bye.
And then there were
All
three.
right, I'm going, but I'm also going to try to be there by Unveiled.
Okay, yeah. Well, then
that's
we'll
my
definitely
plan.
record something. Cool. Let's conspire.
Conspire.
Yes.
Conspiracies.
Yes. I'll conspire with you guys anytime.
Yay.
Hey.
And Roger, I'm gonna slack you at some point about coming over and seeing Ellie so I can bite her cheeks. That's all I want to do.
Okay. Cheek biting.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys
All right.
holidays.
Happy holidays, Jenny.
Bye.
Bye. And so the year begins the way, or ends the way
it ended last year.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah, kind of.
Sorta.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think there were less people. There are a lot of people now that I think about it.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year we do more of a stricter schedule.
Yeah, I was trying to get people to a schedule, but
the nice thing about Hangouts is that you can just say, hey, people show up, and then it does have this fun, like, oh, look who's here element to it. But then there's no way to signal, like if they need to leave, it feels awkward to just hang up. And if we need them to leave, it could be awkward too. So I think we handled it okay. But if we said, like, we'll like schedule actual waves more like what you tried, then that, like maybe 3 10-minute waves or something.
Yeah, part of it was just like some of them didn't, like, Chris didn't get the email, or he just read it like right when the show started, because I tried to set that up.
Oh yeah,
with the blocks.
Well, we could be a little more. We could do it a little more in advance. That's all. Need a safe word bio count.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's.
When I say Note 7, then that's your signal. Or we could go, I mean, I've done the look who's stopping by shtick for 3 years now. Maybe we come up with a different format for it.
The thing is, I would love to get I actually really enjoyed when everyone was on.
Yeah. No, it got some good momentum there. You're right.
It had good, and I'm trying to figure a way if there's a way to do that without necessarily cleaving people.
Yeah.
Out of it, because it was kind of cool cool depending on who you speak to. Between Paul and
no, that was
Peter,
a great moment. Yeah,
and then Jen jumped in at the end. So it's stuff like that I think is really neat, and I'm trying to think of a way. If only Hangout wasn't so restrictive. And
and we, I'm not wedded to Hangout. I'm just wedded to the ease of publishing and the ease of switching. But if we had ideally a way to put people in a waiting room in Hangouts, that would be cool.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think, is there a way to do that, or have something else that allows a lot of people, but then we could take that feed as my feed and it goes into you and you can talk, you know what I mean?
Like you could have people set up on Skype on OBS or something and then feed that in. Yeah, that's an interesting way to go about it too. All right. What happened to Audacity? Oh, there it is. I still have to actually publish this show, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it went off great though.
Yeah, it did definitely have that spontaneity that we were looking for.
Yeah. That's the fun part of not having it strictly scheduled, right? Is you do get that sort of
part of it is people are testing again. Yeah. I just should assumed everyone's internet was working.
When Chris popped in early and when Ron popped in early, it was fine because it gave me a chance to go, wait, what was that? And then
something's
a little
going
cheesy,
on here.
I guess, but
listen, the whole end show is cheesy.
Oh yeah.
There's no way to get around it. The only thing I guess is what will the schedule be for CES? Is it normal show time?
Oh, you're starting. We're still live. And I'm still publishing, yeah.
Oh.
Did you forget?
No, I didn't.
I mean, not that I don't mind talking about the schedule
no.
on live, but I'm also still putting in ID3 tags too. I'm going to say Tom Merritt, Roger Chang, and Len Peralta in the ID3 tags. Oh, we never picked a title.
Oh, let me pull Showbot.
Apple is naughty and Tesla is nice.
Consumer makes a list, checks it twice. Hey,
that time I interrupted the show. The United Podcasting Nation. Hack Your Holidays. Stretch Colmore Scotch.
That's
The sun almost never sets.
If someone sends you the paste bin, that would be awesome.
Oh, Beatmaster gave it to you right as the show ended. I almost said something about it because I saw it pop up. You just got to scroll back and chat.
No, I just got into chat, though. That's a thing.
Oh, well, there you go. Is Beatmaster still around?
No.
Can you send again? I mean, honestly, if we want to go topical, Apple is naughty, Tesla is nice is a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right, let's do that. That won't give away the premise.
Got it. Perfect. I got the paste bin.
Cool.
Bin of paste.
Thanks, Beatmaster. I mean, Beat 2016 with a stick.
Oh, my legs. Santa Merit.
I don't like to arrogate such titles to myself.
I would rather them be bequeathed to me.
Yes, exactly.
Or given to me.
Bestowed. I'd like them bestowed upon me.
Here's a wreath.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna finish this show and then I'm done with work stuff until Monday. I guess when we have to make sure that all the links get up. Basically, what if you can be point person for those things I put in the email, like making sure the SoundCloud link gets uploaded and all that. If you run into a problem, though, just text message me, and I'll be your backup because I can always jump on and get stuff in too. Is that cool?
Yes, but you haven't sent me that email yet.
I did.
Oh, things to do. Here it is.
Yeah.
I got like
sneaky. I sent it like right before the show started, actually. Because I'd already written it, but I hadn't sent it.
You feel like a doctor. Do this every day.
It's a prescription.
30 jumping jacks.
Once a day with food.
SoundCloud link. Must do before 1 p.m. Pacific.
Oh no, Fire Dog in the chat says, thanks for the big surprise that my pick hit the show. Just so happened my son was standing behind me while we were listening. That's amazing.
At some point before Monday. Well, it can't be make YouTube. At some point. Got it. Before Monday. The episode make it live before Monday. Not like at the 1 o'clock.
Well, before Monday, we need to have if we're going to have show notes for the best of, then it needs to be done before Monday.
Oh, I see.
I mean, before Monday at 1 o'clock, really. It can be done Monday morning. Does that make sense, though? I just was thinking like, oh, well, maybe we could link to the shows that you included. I wasn't sure if that was something that would be easy for you.
Possibly. I don't remember what I put in the episode. I wrote it down though. I'll
okay, so what Jenny was obliquely referring to is that BBC reports Carrie Fisher had a heart attack during a flight on London to LA.
Oh no!
And she was rushed to a hospital upon landing.
What? Man.
I know.
2016 is really just crummy. I know. It's all in the perception. But
dude, 26. I talked about it on Sword and Laser. 2016 was a rotten year for me, without counting all. But only a current event that I counted was the Cubs winning the World Series, which for most people was a positive. But yeah, like forgetting most current events, like still, like it's just one of those years. I'll be honest. Show-wise, Daily Tech News Show had a great 2016. It wasn't our best year of the three, but it wasn't bad.
You mean in performance or just
yeah, like resource? Like quality of shows, number of listeners, number of people, backing us and making sure that we're able to do the show. We had a little dip in the middle of the year for the first time. So, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't the best of the three, but it still wasn't like a disaster or anything like that. TV had a great year, Beatmaster says.
It's true. On-demand video. 3, 4 minutes.
Dark Redeemer is like, dude, in 2016, I almost died. I did not, obviously. I survived to see the rest of the year turn out as it did. Yay. I'm so glad to see you back in the chat room, man. I was worried about you. So I'm glad you didn't die. I'm very glad when people don't die. Shane. Shane's like, DTNS was totally awesome with so many EMs and E's. Yeah, I think we had some of our best shows this year.
Cool.
And a lot of that has to do with you, Roger, like getting good guests and bookings and stuff. It's fantastic.
I will not deny it.
For a moment, I thought you were going to make a promise for 2017. I will not let that banner fall. But no, you shouldn't deny it. No subscription fee unless you want. Your subscription fee can be... No, I should do that.
Oh, I see. This is set to release on a separate day.
What are you looking at?
The video manager for the episodes.
The video manager for YouTube?
Yes.
No, it's not set to release on any day. The deal with YouTube is they don't let you schedule after you've uploaded, which means all of the things that we've recorded are just listed as unlisted. So all you have to do there, it actually makes your job easier. All you have to do is on the day that show is going to post, at any time on that day. It doesn't have to be at posting time. You can make it public.
Okay, so I do the posting as I normally did when you're not here. I create a new page.
Nope. That's already created.
Done.
All you have to do is go into the page that I created in WordPress and then change the MP3 link. That's all you have to do to the WordPress page. And then you have to go to YouTube and make the video for that episode public.
Okay.
Because you can't bring it to the top. Oh, and add the playlist. So make it public and add it to the DTNS playlist.
And there will be no paste bin.
No, there won't be any paste bins for those. But that's all you have to do, because you can't actually, it's already live.
Got it.
So people can find it if they really want to. You want to spoil yourself. But that will make it show up on the channel. So you don't have to like try to put it at the top or anything like that. Just make it live and add it to the playlist. That's it.
Couldn't you just hide it or no?
It's hidden right now. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Got it.
So it's super simple.
Oh, you made it unlisted. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Well, that way I was letting some people have a look at it, and I wanted to be able to put the embed codes and stuff scheduled to go up. This way, if there's a fail safe that if something happened and neither one of us could get to the post in time, it would still work. The YouTube video will play, and there is an MP3 that can be downloaded. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
This is like the most compelling holiday content ever. Tom and Roger planned for the holiday break.
Megan Wells, I want breakfast, but Peter's recording a video podcast. Quite rude.
Megan is Peter's wife?
Oh, Peter just tweeted at me and Jenny.
Okay.
We should have given a shout out to our long-suffering partners.
Oh, we should have, for sure. Well, now we have, because we're still live.
Yay! Thanks to all the partners and understanding girlfriends, boyfriends, fiancés, husbands, wives, daughters.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My wife, the thing, one of the many things that I love about her is that she's just like, yeah, just do your thing. Like, she doesn't let it bother her. She doesn't have any issues with it. She just lets me have this whole downstairs. Sometimes she comes down here and hangs out, but mostly she's like, yeah, that's your thing. You don't mess with my office. I'm not gonna mess with yours. It's awesome. It's good.
No,
support.
that's great. I mean, Jen will work around her schedule to meet mine, so it's good.
Yeah.
Man, it got dark.
Thanks, Peds. I just saw Peds wrote, great job this year, Ace Detect and Roger C. Should I watch Twitch in real life, paint drying channel, ice melting channel on or DTNS YouTube episode wrap up? It's a tough choice, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Depends on what comes with the free hot dog.
I mean, paint drying might beat us. Not gonna lie.
Just paint dry if you're looking at it. It's like there's a watch pot never boils.
Yeah. Good news for it takes forever for SoundCloud to update the feed after I upload the MP3. It seems.
Yeah, I gotta figure
it seems. I feel like Archive is a little slow today too. Maybe just a little.
They might be busy transferring copying all those files
to Canada.
Yeah. Oh no.
There we go. Apple is naughty and Tesla is nice. .mp3. Boom. Done. All right. I'm going to publish this like it's the last thing I'll do in 2016. And then I'm going to double check and make sure I did it right. Like it's the last time I could screw it up in 2016. Okay. We got to show up. Oh, I know what I screwed up. It's too late. It's too late for the audio episode. But here, hold on. Listen to this.
Hi, I'm Mike Range, and it's time for the final weekly Tech Views preview of the year, which in this case is a preview of a review, as this week's column features our top 10 stories of the year, determined by an elite panel of me, while most of my attention was on my third viewing of Will Ferrell's Elf. At number 10, an investigation into suspected tax evasion resulted in Spanish authorities raiding Google's Madrid office. "What are you doing here?" demanded a Google executive. An officer shouted, "We're here to initiate a search." And everyone had a hearty laugh. See the complete top 10 Saturday at dailytechnewsshow.com. And better yet, see all 500 plus in the book Tech Please, now available at Amazon. It's a last-minute gift that says, lovingly, "Thank God I didn't have to go to the store." Happy holidays.
There you go, folks. Go buy Mike Range's book, please, please. Because if you don't, he's going to be really mad at me for forgetting that to put that in today's show. I think what I'll do is I'll add that to the audio version of Monday's best of, because it kind of is a best of, kind of, right? Right, Roger? Right? Hello?
Sorry, I didn't want to breathe on top of the audio playback. No, yeah, I guess you could. I mean, just to fix it to the MP3.
All right, so it's going to be in the video episode for today, like it was just now. It's going to be in the full episode for patrons, like it was just now. And then I'm going to add it. I'll swap it out. I'll swap out the archive.org link. And what I'll do for you, Roger, is I will make a new MP3 that has this attached at the end so that when you upload the best of episode.
So are you going to delete the one that's up there already in the Dropbox?
Yeah, I'll replace it.
Okay.
So it'll look exactly the same as it is now. I'll just replace it with one that has this at the end. Whew. Okay. Almost let Mike down again. I forgot his promo one week, and I felt really bad about that. So seriously, go buy with the Weekly Tech Views ebook. I'm not even lying. Just search on Amazon. You'll find it. That's it. We're pretty much out of here, right?
Finito of the year. Well, not for the year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have other episodes coming, but
yep.
All right. Well, I've got a splash of the beta scotch left. So before I go, I don't want to get all choked up again, but the people who have supported this show, whether it's from day one 3 years ago or whether you just started pledging today, I cannot possibly say thank you to all of you enough for letting us do this. And not just me, but letting me create a show that can support Roger and gets Jenny and Veronica and Patrick and Scott and Justin and Darren and Len and Pete and Rich Stroffolino now with Daily Tech Headlines involved. You guys are the best. So what powers this show is you. Thank you for that. Happy holidays. Here's to a happy 2017.
Here, here. I don't have a cup or a mug. It's
Done.